I wonder if this is going to work or if it will. Yeah, it works. Cool. What is this? Okay. All right. So now that I know this is working the way it should on my particular account, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. All right, share screen. No, this. Okay, let's see if this works. Hmm. Trying to see if magic pops up or if you'll see my co-host and myself, our last stream. Doesn't look like it's working. Doesn't look like it's working. At least I can hear myself now instead of the other way around where it was like nothing. You can't hear anything. Let me change the stream. Oh, all my tags and everything saved. Okay, cool. Why? Screen. Let's see now. There's got to be a way to do it so that you guys can see what I'm doing and play. Huh. I don't understand. Why won't it let me share my screen? Or maybe I have to exit out of Magic and put it back up. Close that. Okay. Let's see if this works. Troubleshooting. Technical. My apologies. I hope this gets resolved soon. See my. Wait, I don't have a manager. Wait, I am the manager. All right, let's try. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and get into chatting because I don't have any games to play that you guys will see. There we go. I think we got it now. Okay, let's see now. Let's see if it'll do it. It's gonna do it. It's gonna show me playing the game. It's gonna show the game. Come on. Yeah, no crap, huh? No. Uh, maybe it'll do it this time. Maybe, maybe. And share. Okay. No, you don't want to share. Okay, I've had enough. No MTG tonight. Sorry, folks. It's gonna be a different ball game. Go into close that window. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you. So let me edit my stream so I get others just, wanting to look for people. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Hmm. So black, transgender, inclusive space. Huh. What else is a good tag? I'm just gonna stick with that for now. What? Black. Inclusive space. And what was the other one? Transgender. Done. Done to save. Exit. Wow. So here I am at home. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, almost 15 till 1 in the morning. Yeah, I've had the most difficult time I can possibly think of trying to use Restream and actually have a game playing while I'm doing the stream. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if it's my computer, the graphics, or what. It seems like it works fine without it, but then suddenly there's a problem. So that's why I'm here on Just Chatting. Hey, yeah, and I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm gonna be starting the job tomorrow, and um, I'm not very excited about that job. Honestly, I'd rather be doing something else, and I will be doing something else very soon. I have another job in the mix that I just got hired for, but yeah, I got to come up with some money to do the job first. That's why I'm doing the other job tomorrow. And it's funny because neither one of these jobs are related to each other, except for the fact that it's in retail. um, Basically, what I'm going to be doing tomorrow and the rest of the weekend is passing out samples so that people can just, go ahead and sample the product that they might want to purchase later. Um, basically it's a form of advertising so that new products that come out get more consumers to purchase the product, or new consumers to purchase the product if they hadn't tried it before. And yeah, just make the experience worthwhile and memorable so that when they come to the store, they come looking for folks like myself who are giving those samples out. And that's nice. people can go ahead and sample as much as they like. I'm not told that they can't sample. If you get three samples, and that's it. No, I'm not told that. So, yeah, that's great and all, but um, I really don't want to do this job because I will be on my feet all day. Well, maybe not a whole day. A whole day's work would be like 8 hours. I'm there for 6 hours. And for 6 of those hours, I am to be on my feet, standing. And um, like I said, I'm flat footed. It hurts for me to stand on my feet for a long period of time. Compound that with being overweight. Yeah, it's just not a good time. It really isn't. So my mom has been trying to help me get some new footwear and has been trying to encourage me to look for other avenues of work, of course, that aren't so hard on me. But eh, um, not gonna listen. um, I, I, it's not that I prefer to do things that are hard on me. It's just the kind of work I want to do. Unfortunately, has hardships with it. So, the second job that I got is at a retail location, and it's not open yet. So I gotta wait for the business to open. And while I'm waiting, I'm sure I'm supposed to be doing some kind of training, but I have to pay for a license that I will be getting for that location. And they're paying the lion's share of that fee, while I have to cover only $100, 100 measly bucks, to go ahead and get the license. And within 6 months after being at that particular location, I can go ahead and have the $100 reimbursed back to me. But, you know, I'm so funny with my money half the time that it's just like $100. It seems like a lot right now. And that's not like a problem normally. It's just, how do I get this money? When am I going to get this money? I'm going to try, I'm getting really stressed out about trying to figure out how I'm going to get this money. And I need to just take a step back, breathe a little bit. The shop will be there when it opens, and it'll be okay. Everything will be fine. They've given me the job. There's no reason why they shouldn't continue to try and give me the job, but yeah, I just get nervous about these types of things, especially when it comes to like being on my feet. That's not my strong suit. Um, yeah, I have a hard time with it. I struggle. When I was a sign spinner, like I've done sign spinning at a few different jobs here and there, and every time it just wipes me. It just wipes me out. You wouldn't think you'd get tired just from standing someplace and moving a sign back and forth, but you do. Um, and I actually really loved it when people would stop their cars, get out of their car, and actually hand me something that I needed for the day, whether it was food, water, some kind of shade. I was really, really thankful for that because man, it's tough out there for sign spinners. And my friend or my best friend, my bestie, they like to do sign spinning positions. And me, I'm like, no, don't give me a sign and tell me to stand out on the corner. No. Please don't do that to me. Um, yeah, so I some people can handle it, others can't. I'm one of those people that can't. So that's a big reason why I'm nervous about this job tomorrow. It's not sign spinning, it's just I'm gonna have to be on my feet and I'm constantly gonna have to be, you know, cognizant and aware of my surroundings because one, I'm handling food, so I have to be aware of where my hands are going to be. And they say that if you could wear one ring on each of your hands, but I'm going to take my my high school ring off because I don't want to have to worry about putting tape over it like they say you can do, or worry about it snagging the gloves when I have them on and I'm getting ready to take them off or anything. I just don't want to worry about it. And uh, let's see what else. I gotta wear a black shirt with a collar, look, and wear black pants, black shoes, black socks, black on black. And I don't like that really because I feel like I'm kind of hemmed in, and you know, not a lot of people will. I like my individuality. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Um, I'm sure a lot of people, if I get approached tomorrow, will probably think I'm selling alcohol or sampling alcohol, which is something we can do. We just have to get certified to do it. So I could do that if I really wanted this job, but I don't. I'm just doing it to get a few extra bucks here and there so I can get to work to the other job that I really do want and studied in, in the field that I did for that job. And I'm massively proud of myself for getting this job, landing it like a pro. And I've really thought about it a lot, and I've also thought that maybe I'm just not cut out to do the kind of jobs that most other people do. Like most of the types of jobs I've had are either security or in something really obscure like custodial work at Disney. And I knew that wasn't for me either. When I worked at Disney, I liked Disneyland and working DCA, but I knew that that job was not going to be work out for me long term because it was a lot of walking, standing, walking and standing. I can't handle that all the time. I can't do it. It's tough. It's really tough on me, and I'm a lot older now, and it's certain things I just can't do anymore. I'm not like some young sprung goose, and can do everything like I want to. So uh when I think about all the jobs I've had in the past, I think I've been lucky, but I also think I feel like I could have done better. um I don't know. Work is like that sometimes. You don't necessarily get what you want, but you get what you need. In this case, for the second job that I have, I got exactly what I wanted. Sometimes you can get what you want if you work hard enough for it and you know who to call, know the right places, go to the right schools. It's just, sometimes though, it's more than just that. Maybe you don't know what your niche is. Maybe you don't know what kind of work you really want to do because you haven't had the opportunity to branch out and actually really fill yourself out for like what it is. So yeah, I think what it really takes is evaluating what you didn't like about the job you currently have or the last job you had, and trying to see how you can make that better. What could be better? What could be something that you would look forward coming to work every day about? What is that one thing? And for me, it's cannabis. But yeah. Um the thing that is driving me to continue to work, even though there's like so many things that could keep me from working, so, like being flat footed, for example. Um, yeah, that could really hinder me from working, but I'm striving to continue to work. That was what I was out on disability for, mind you. I was out on disability for some different reasons, and I'm not going to go into that right now. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm good. I'm happy with where I'm at right now with the job that I wanted and I got, and I'm happy with my ability to continue to be resilient and continue to you know march on no matter what. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to, what I've been doing. Just job hunting like crazy and getting the job, trying to get some training under my belt. And speaking of training, when I was looking for a job and applied for unemployment, they told me about CalWorks and whatnot. Not CalWorks, Cal Jobs. And that's the website where you go and you upload your resume and all that. But um, I didn't just upload my resume or update my resume. I looked into some of the courses that they have to offer through some of the learning resources that they have on the website, and one of them is called Allison. That's one of the first ones that's up there. But yeah, I went through there and have been taking some courses to, I guess, more enrich my career path. And one of those courses was human resources management. And I am almost finished with that course. I just need to finish one module and then take the assessments. So I'm excited about that. I already got a certificate in the mail from Allison from when I did human resources fundamentals, which is like, getting to know the basics of human resources. But if you're interested in like enriching your career path or just yourself, if you want to enrich yourself, they have some great courses that you can take, and you don't have to buy the diploma or the certificate if you don't want to. They offer the courses free of charge. But if you want to get a certificate or a diploma from one of those courses, then you would pay for one of those. And they have digital and print format for both. You can either get a PDF or a PDF and print or just a print. It doesn't matter. But the point is that these are resources that we often underutilize, and it really could help us in the long run. It helped me. Um, and I'm pretty sure it'll continue to help me. It'll go and show employers the willingness I have at getting extra knowledge under my belt so that I can go ahead and serve the community better or serve their clientele better. So yeah, I'm really glad about that too. So yeah, yeah. I hope you folks are enjoying your evening. And if you're not enjoying this stream, then I hope there's another stream that you can find that you do enjoy. But if you do enjoy this stream, feel free to let me know. And just so you know, I also co-host a show called Gaming Fix Live, also on Twitch as well as on YouTube. And I'm a co-host on the show. The host of the show is Frank, a good friend of mine, and we host that show on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time till if you're actually watching the show in Eastern Standard Time, it would be at 2 p.m. So definitely check it out if you're interested in seeing how myself or Frank and went and got their game on this week and or for the week. And if we're talking about some gaming topics, because we do talk a lot about games and like how they affect us and things like cosplay and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend checking out the show. If you get some time, come on online and have a good time. So, yeah, it's just interesting to see how many people come into these streams. It's interesting to see how many people are there just watching and not saying anything or just, hanging out in the background. It's always interesting to me. And, it's also interesting to me to see the growth of other streamers and how they started out. It's really interesting to me to see that, because it's like, how did you get this exponential growth without, doing some black hat stuff? And um, one thing I remember when I was getting mentored by someone who is in the UK, they told me that you have to be consistent. Be consistent with your streaming. Be consistent with your streaming no matter what. And yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be. was going to take is if I'm going to stream seriously, like I wanted to back in like 2000, I want to say 17 or 16. It must have been 17, but I wanted to stream then. But, things change, the world changed. Um, and, there was this explosive growth of streamers and people getting online to play games. And one of the things that Frank and I are going to be covering is esports arenas. And that's something that we're going to talk about on the show on Wednesday is like esports. How do you feel about it? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? What's new in esports and things like that. And it's been interesting how that sparked off, because I know that was definitely going on before the pandemic, but I think more of it was happening after, during the pandemic too, after it started, especially when things closed down. People were not, easy. It wasn't like easy to get people to come to stuff anymore. If not by way of the place being closed and telling everybody don't go, don't come in, and something else of that nature, a lot of people turn to gaming. And I don't think that was a bad way to go, but I do think that there was some shortages and some things that happened, like the chip shortage, where that caused a lot of upheaval. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much more about that because I don't know a lot about all of what happened. I know there was a chip shortage, but that's about it. I don't know if the shortage ever got met or not. I imagine it did, but excuse me. Yeah, so I'm just here chatting, and I wish I had someone to chat with, but that's okay. Um, yeah, I think some of the things I'm gonna do once I'm able to get a console. That's one thing I need to do is save up for a console so that it's not such a frivolous, costly expense, and I'm still able to pay my bills. But that's something I'm probably going to work on throughout the year. The rest of this year is getting a console by the end of this year. And that's my goal. And I'm sticking to it. So, yeah. Um, if you feel like saying hi, say hi. Otherwise, I hope you have been enjoying my chatting. And if nothing else, you've learned a little about me. Yay! Uh, I'm going to try sharing my screen again, see if there's anything that happens differently, because I really would like to play a game. I think you've heard enough about little old me. Trying this one last time. And if it, no magic. Hmm. Hmm. I am not sure why I cannot share my screen. I would think if it was something that I couldn't share, I wouldn't be able to um, change certain things. You know what I mean, Vern? You know what I mean? Mm. Hmm. Hmm. I don't understand why this isn't working. Hmm. Seems like it's a connectivity issue as well as an issue with the interface. Hmm. Well, hmm. You have to change something in settings. Automatically share screen? No. We don't want that. Uh, okay. Oh, that's how to do that. There we go. Hmm. I have no idea what happened. Hmm. Well, this is boring for you guys to watch, so I guess I'll just go back to chatting and figure that out later. I don't know what's up, but I do know what is up with me. I have been making music. I produce some music, or I feel like it's more like arranging sounds, you know? When you use a DAW or like something that uses a MIDI controller, it feels a lot like you're just arranging the sound rather than you're making music. I don't know if that makes sense or not. If any of you ever played like a musical instrument or anything, it doesn't make sense to me how I'm not arranging the sound instead of producing a sound. I guess it's weird. I think about it in that way. But, if I were to take it to somebody else and be like, hey, do you produce music? Do you make music? And they're like, yeah, I make music. And they show me a drum. I'm like, nah, man, you just rearrange a sound. No. But yeah, I make music and I made a couple, like two or three different songs last night. But the part, not last night, the night before, but the sad part is I didn't get to actually produce it as a full song because Ableton is not allowing me to make a full song for some reason. It just wants me to go ahead and make clips of the music is what it sounds like. So I don't necessarily wanna just make a clip, you know? I don't think anyone wants to really do that unless they're trying to have people preview their songs, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm actually trying to produce an entire song. So, I think what's happening is my tablet is running out of memory, and, I'm probably gonna need a new tablet soon, and that's one of the biggest reasons why the host of Gaming Fix and myself are streaming at odd different times of the day, um, to help us with our GoFundMe project, where we are trying to upgrade our hardware as well as get myself a chair, like the one I'm sitting in now. The chair I'm sitting in right now is not mine, it's my mother's. And she wants her chair back. um, so that's why we're streaming. We're hoping to raise some funds for that. We would just go and work, but one, I just started working, and so I'm not gonna have any income coming in anytime soon. So, um, not right away anyway. And it's not gonna be enough to go and buy a chair right off the bat because I'm only gonna be working the one job for 1 to 3 days, and then once the shop opens up down in Costa Mesa, then I'll be working that job. So I'll have some money, but I won't have a lot of money. The problem is that I also know that the money I will be making should not go towards those things just yet because I'm supposed to be trying to move out of my mom's house. So I can't just go and buy a chair or a new computer or both right now because my money is technically tied up in trying to get me out of my mom's house, as well as trying to get another car. So, um, it's just been overwhelming sometimes how much that I need really goes into like my thought process. And I don't think about it often, but I know that I need these things. I need someone to help me with getting my gear, getting everything set up so that I can continue to stream, even if I am working. And, it's hard for a lot of people to be like, oh, yeah, I can give you some money. And I feel bad having to ask. But, we all need a little help sometimes, if not all the time. So, well, if you're just tuning in, my name is Mellow Streams, and I'm here to just chat for a little bit. I couldn't get my game started as far as Magic the Gathering was concerned. So I just decided to put myself on here for just chatting. And I am on another show called Gaming Fix Live. And that show is on Wednesdays from I'm sorry, on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to Eastern Standard Time at 2 p.m. And if you have any, questions or want to just say hi, feel free. I'd like to have someone I could chat with versus just chatting at you. But yeah, it's been great. Frank and I did a stream earlier tonight where he and I were playing. Well, he was playing it. I was just watching him play it on stream. He played a short hike. Um, it's an indie title game, and it reminds me a lot of uh, Animal Crossing. That's what it reminds me of. But this guy, the character he's playing, is like a bird person or a bird, and he's trying to get to the top of this mountain where he can make a phone call. And he runs into various other animal people on on the island that he's on, and they ask him to do different things, and he completes different quests and whatnot. So it reminds me. That's why it reminds me of Animal Crossing, because like animals on the island there um, tend to want to go ahead and have you complete different challenges or quests so that they can have certain items on their on while they're there on the island as well. But um, what else besides the music that I'm making? Um, I've been watching a lot of Black Lightning. I was watching Black Lightning like about religiously for about 2 weeks, and then I got to the part where it's like, oh, there's a second part of the show that you don't know about, and it's like when they went into Identity Infinite Crisis on Earth, and I know about Infinite Crisis on Earth. It's pretty interesting how they introduce multiple universes and parallel universes into the comic series, but I wanted to know more about what happened to Jen's character and like, if Vanessa did anything worthwhile while she was out there in the parallel universe. I just wanted to know more. But apparently I have to go through a slew of shows in order to find those episodes, and it's like they're like on the back burner of everything that's going on in the series of each series that is in. So and then I'm also sad that Black Lightning didn't get another season after the fourth season. I haven't watched the fourth season yet, but I'm planning to. And as soon as I get to Infinite Crisis on Earth, I want to know what happens with those characters. But yeah, I just been getting in the pool lately too. Have a pool at my house, getting some exercise that way. And I think I might have caught myself a nice little cold because I feel like, my throat's a little itchy today. But yeah. Other than that, um, I just think that things are gonna end up turning out well. It's just gonna take some time to, you know, get things going like they're supposed to be going. And it's gonna take some time to, you know, get money in my coffer, so to speak. Whether it's through streaming or working or some guy handing me money on the street, the latter is very, very unlikely. Um, I'm going to be working hard because, like I said, I have a goal. We're already almost 6 months into the year, and I'm just now coming up with a goal to get a PlayStation or something later on this year. That's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, I would love to have a console. Um, I definitely need a new computer. I definitely need a new chair. There's a lot that I need right now. And yeah, we're just trying to raise some money for that. And Frank's going to be coming up with a GoFundMe page pretty soon here, unless he's already done it. But other than that, I'm hoping that the next time I'm on, I can not have these issues with with the computer and not being able to show any games that I'm playing because, as much as I like chatting, I also do like playing games too. And I really would have loved to have played some Magic the Gathering Arena. I know some people don't like Arena though. Some folks don't like how the cards are played and everything like that. But other than that, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get off the old computer here because it's already almost 1:30 in the morning. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hope you guys will catch me again. See you later.